I'm live now. Hello, everybody. Give me a holler when you get in. I got a half box of nickels I need to go through so I can get them back. And unfortunately, these are all uncirculated nickels. But you got to start somewhere with a new bank. So they gave me a half box of circulated nickels, and I thanked them very much and took them and gonna drop them off at work because work always needs change. And we'll start go from there. That'll be my discard box for now. Poppy, hello. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. How's it going over there? Looking good. Happy holidays. This ain't Christmas, woman. Hope everybody's fourth was good. That's what she's talking about. Anyways, we're going to check these out. Hopefully, we can find something weird to hang on to. Maybe a cut or off center strike or something odd. But really, these are going to be probably all 2021. So this just gives us an opportunity for the people who know me to come on and say, "Hey, what's up?" Um, Definitely going to get some things going here shortly. See what happens. So go ahead and hit a like and stream. I'm going to go ahead and open up the first roll just so we can make sure these are all, look at them, they're all brand new shiny nickels. So not these are all out of Denver, so I'm going to save a couple of them because I don't have any Denver ones. But we're looking for anything odd at this point. Yeah, these are all Denvers. Look at that. Good looking nickels though. Nothing. Last time I got a box of pennies that did this, and I did a live stream. We had a great conversation and chat. So, hey, John Argent, how you doing? Wife's in the other room so far. She hasn't come in here, so I'm kind of leaning back and forth. I'm trying to see what's what. Don't see anything spectacular in this first roll. But 2021 Ds, they're pretty. Got to have a couple of them. I'll probably keep a whole roll. As a matter of fact, set a roll aside. $2 ain't gonna kill me. So, how's everybody's fourth been? You guys do anything fun? I worked on the fourth, so it wasn't that spectacular for me. But it was quiet actually for my store. Kind of a scary thing when it's quiet. They probably caught hell today. Not sure what kind of lag we got. I'm gonna go ahead and count off and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 9-second lag it sounds like from the other room. That's not too bad. Let's see what we got in the second roll of 2021 nickels. Yeah, these are all going to be uncirculated, like I said. Nice shiny ones. Just going to look for some cuds, some off center strikes. Last time when I did do that box of the 2021 pennies, I did get 2 that were off center strikes. So we're just going to peruse right through them, see what we can find. I don't know if there's been any varieties or anything like that yet attributed. I don't see anything out of the normal so far. So I hear her talking to cats in the other room and kids. Talking to my youngest, excuse me. Yep, you never know, John. You're sure right. You never know what you can find. Definitely, these all look pretty good so far. Well, these are just pretty 2021s. Oh, we're gonna make microwave s'mores, huh? Yeah, that's good for y'all. All right, open it up. Roll number 3 of 24. Yeah, 25. But like I said, I'm gonna keep one. See what we got. See if I can turn this light up a little bit. Let me see what I can do here. Who else popped in? Nobody else. You'll take 3? You want me to send you 3, John? You find some good ones. I don't mind. Or you talk about, or you take 3 of the s'mores from the microwave. Which one? Or you can use the map gas torches right out there. Let's get some scratches on it. Let's get some. These, for uncirculated nickels, they sure have some scratches on them. She's hiding stuff from me. She's hiding stuff from me. Excuse me. Hey, don't hide them from me. I'll eat them all. I paid for them. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. I paid for those. I was going to say she paid for them, but nope, she didn't pay for those. She paid for the rest of the food that we had while we were camping that night. Yeah, we bought all the stuff to make s'mores and by the fire, and we both were so tired that we decided just to pack it in and have a good night's rest, and never made s'mores. So. Now, these definitely have a lot of little scratches on the surface of them. Not major ones. Nothing, like I said, nothing spectacular. And now one of them found the floor. So I've been trying to get to where I can get some nickels on a regular basis so I can do some, finish up our battle that the wife and I have going on, and also possibly do some live streaming with some as well. I definitely moved to a different bank, but it seems like they're getting mostly uncirculated right now. It's probably because, mostly circulated, excuse me. Uncirculated, excuse me. It's probably because they're, holding back all the coins, trying not to spread COVID. That one's got the ring of death on it already. That's such a shame. Brand new coin. You'd think they'd understand that if they put a little Teflon thing on there, that wouldn't scratch the coins, but they don't really care because they're not coin collectors. Wouldn't take much, though. No, son, I'm talking to myself. Another one hits the floor. Who else is in here? We've got one viewer, so I guess John went ahead and left. Bye, John. 3 s'mores. John wanted 3 s'mores. It says we have one viewer. That would probably be the wifey. And if it's not, that's okay too. We're just going to keep on nickeling it. So Monday night, got some boring nickels as opposed to exciting nickels. And we're just going to peruse right through them. See if anybody's interested in talking. and flip through some stuff. He's all, oh, yeah? Which cat is that? What do you want? What do you want? I'm talking to myself, huh? Which cat's trying to figure out what's going on. And now she's on the back of the office chair. What are you doing? Get down. All right, let's go over here and check another roll. So, anyways, yes, you are here. There's two people in here. So maybe it was that Sheila had, or excuse me, Mrs. Seymour had pushed that off to the side and hadn't talked in a while and got dropped. But she was still listening. So we got showing two in here. We've been live for 10 minutes and I've had 3 people in here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, got to start somewhere. So I'm going to try to do this once a week. My problem is I'm not going to be able to tell you what day it's going to be on. Hopefully they won't be uncirculated every time. My days vary. My day off varies from week to week. So maybe once a week, come out and give you guys a live stream of some sorts. It could be nickels. It could be pennies. It could be mail. It could be melts. I don't know. We'll see what the temperature and weather brings and see what I can do. But right now, we're doing circulated 2021 Denver nickels here in North Carolina. One has a nice little drop left on it from rinsing. One doesn't look too bad, except my back's going to scratch. Scratches. So we're getting ready to end roll 4 with no fines. Got a couple coins over here I might hang on to, and plus that roll. Let's see what we can find in this next one. First of all, we got to find how to open it, because I did not bring my knife with me. Oh, I've got a knife, but that would be silly to open. That would be silly to use that knife to open up the nickels with. Oh, let's see. Well, let's see if we can open up the next nickel roll with my my little knife I have on the table. It's made a couple slight appearances in videos. There's been a couple comments, but nobody's really grasped how big this hunting knife is. It's not that big, but it's not, for opening packages, it's a little overkill. Another one with Ring of Death. So, how many likes do we have so far? I can't tell on this screen. Hey, Tupac, what's up? Appreciate it. We're just going through some circulated nickels, chatting for a while. You doing some streaming tonight, or are you just hanging out? So I'm just killing some nickels here real quick. These came all the way from Colorado to North Carolina. Ended up in my hands. I'll try to get a nickel box. And now I'm trying to see if there's anything special in them. So I got some news coming up. I got some things. I'm probably going to show how to change a mass airflow sensor on my Passat, because I need to change the mass airflow sensor on my Passat. So I might do a video on that if I can remember to. Shouldn't be too hard. Looked pretty easy at just perusing on it. All right, so let's see what we can do. We're going to take this little knife right here, and give you a size reference. This little knife right here, and we're going to try to open up a roll of nickels. And I know she's in the other room saying this car is going to be hers, but it might be hers effectively. But every car that we have is mine. So whether she likes it or not, that's how I feel. Waiting for her harassment conversation. Oh, you didn't even hear me? Oh. Yeah, well, she didn't hear it, so I got away with one. There's another one with...
What do you think you get away with?
Until you play it back, I got away with whatever I just said.
Well, you know I'm going to play it back now.
Hold on. What's up with that?
Going back to s'mores. Do you want one?
I'll take a chocolate bar, though. And some marshmallows and some graham crackers. I just don't want a s'more. Some reason I'm so weird. I don't mind chocolate. I don't mind marshmallows. I don't mind chocolate and marshmallows. I don't mind chocolate and graham crackers. I don't mind graham crackers. I don't mind graham crackers and marshmallows. But you put all three of them together, and I just don't want it. It just doesn't do it for me. So bring me all three parts. I'll eat them separate. I just don't like them all together for some reason. And here it comes. Thank you. She brought me a little marshmallow. I saw somebody said that you hit 1K. Congratulations. I should have said that already. I've been losing members now, so whatever. I don't know why. I'm not even going to worry about it. When I get there, I get there. It might be that people don't like Pokemon. Hey, that's fine. It might be that people don't like all my silver that I show. Hey, that's fine. That's my stack. That's my retirement. I'm not worried about it. It might be people don't like me. And hey, if they don't like me, I don't care either. But it's all good. So I started this so many years ago trying to head towards the right amount. I almost got paid one time, and then they changed the rules. Now the rules are seemingly the closer you get to them, the farther it seems to be. I hope everything goes good for you, Tupac. I hope that you don't have any issues when you monetize. And if you do, don't worry, I'll be there to help you on your other channel, because we'll just make another one and we'll keep doing it until you get there. And I'm going to keep this, like I said, I'm going to keep doing this until I get there, because I'm stubborn. Almost as stubborn as my wife. So, that being said, nothing spectacular on these coins yet. Some water spots. Couple good ones. I'll go through and pick two of the best ones over there and flip them up. The rest of them are going to go back to work, get put in our change, so that way we have some more nickels. Because Lord knows I went through a crap ton of nickels this weekend. We're so close to being out of change at my store. It's not funny. We're giving dimes away instead of quarters, because we haven't had quarters in like 2 weeks. We get a bag of quarters in, and they go right back out. And they'll put them in the machine, put them in and into use, and bam, we're out of them. So. Awesome. Glad you got approved. Yeah, it is such a roller coaster, but it just seems like when I got up to a certain level, I just stalled, and all of a sudden I'm not getting any views, no push. You know, it's like I stepped out of the algorithm, and I don't know what I did to get out of it. Now I'm trying to get back into it. So It is what it is. It's not my playground. I'm just playing here. Yeah. So we got 9, 10, 15 rolls left to do. So we've done 9 of them so far. Haven't found anything spectacular. Just got some nickels to put back into circulation. Also, summertime, your views and everything's dropped, and I've been trying to continue to push through my views and increases and decreases, and it's just been a struggle. And a lesser person might take it personal, but I know it's just life and YouTube, and one day I'll figure it out, or I won't. Simple as that. All right. Pull a couple more rolls to the front over here. Take a bite of a graham cracker. All right, Tupac. Peace, man. Nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping by, man. If anybody wants to come up onto the stream and stream with me, let me know. I think I can figure out how to send you an invite. So far, the Denver Mint did their job in these stream of rolls. The other day at work, I found a dateless buffalo and a Belgium, a 1 franc coin, and a Canadian beaver coin that was kind of cool. It was the, I don't know if it was a bicentennial or 150-year coin, but it looked like, it looked pretty cool. It had a beaver with a kind of a Celtic design on it. Kind of liked it. It's a, put it up. I snatched it from work, paid for it. Then we got it put up over the other way. Kind of interesting. That roll's done. It's interesting what you find when you work around money. I've been waiting for the strap of 1s or 5s that gives me those really good numbers. I'll probably have to buy the whole strap. But whatever. As soon as I find them, I'm going to. I've been looking. I almost had some 5s the other day, but they were just 1 strap off, and I was like, ah. And the next strap wasn't any good that we had, so it was the last strap, and the next set of straps didn't have anything. So somebody else got it. Probably, hopefully they didn't just put it in circulation. It was like 6 7s would have been on the next strap. Another nickel on the floor. Surprised my cats aren't in here playing with the nickels. Yeah, I've been missing some folks. Wondering where they are. Got tomahawks missing. You know, we did a lot of roll searches with a lot of people over this past year that aren't streaming right now. Tomahawk, Baseman, he's not streaming right now except for giveaways. Big Mill, he's not streaming. It's kind of coin hunting couple. They're not streaming for whatever reason. Kind of disheartening when you develop these relationships with people that you really get along with. And yeah, I know they're just trying to make some money, but at the same time, you know, we built friendships up and you get into a routine where you like to do things with certain people. Helps build your stack, find some stuff. And I realize it's cheaper to buy the stuff myself, but I live out in the sticks. It's harder for me to buy stuff unless I buy it from AppMax, which is why I do a lot with AppMax, Money Metals, Hero. And they when they stop streaming, even if it's just because they can't get the coins, and I understand that's what it is probably with Coin Hunting Couple, you kind of just sit back and got to figure out something else to do with your time on those days that you're used to hanging out. So I've been trying to find some stuff to do and get some more stuff, do more hunting myself. But again, I got to get another bank. I'm probably going to try to get 2 or 3 different banks in this area hooked up with different, that'll let me get some coins and see what I can do. There's a little bank up the street that I'm probably going to try next. So I don't like dealing with big banks. They're very impersonal. I like smaller banks to put my hundreds in. My hundreds of dollars. Because I'm far from a rich man. And I'm far from a poor man. Who's in here? Hey, Luke Duke Outdoors. How you doing? Nice to see you. Didn't see you come in. I'm just rattling on. Checking these nickels out. Don't like that one. Just looking for cuds, looking for off-center strikes. Looking to talk to people. So that being said, no. What are you guys doing? What kind of fun things are you doing in the coin world? You guys have any coin shows near you? Anything exciting going on? I know there's that big Texas coin show that a lot of people went to. Not driving all the way to Texas from North Carolina to go to a coin show. But that's just me. I haven't found anything, Luke. These are all pretty much circulated. I'm just looking for cuds and off-center strikes or anything that jumps out at me. I want to get them done so I can get them back into circulation. Yeah, what are you doing? Black cat. Black cat. Give me 1 second, guys. Black cat's trying to climb my soundproofing. Hey, come here. Come here. You, come here. Oh, you're such a big boy now. There was a time when this guy right here was so little he could fit on the screen. Go get him. Go get him. My dad's on. Oh, hey, Dad. But what I'm trying to do right now is get this all accomplished so I can get these back into circulation. How's everything going, Dad? It's not as much fun when you don't have anything to find but cuds and restrikes. I'll say that much. Or misstrikes. Doing all right. Was out cutting the grass till I ran the mower out. Decided I'd come in and get these nickels done so I can get them back to work, get my money, and try to get another box from the bank. Hopefully get a box of circulated ones this time. All right, that one's no good. Down to 10 rolls. All right, so let's give it a shot. Hopefully not cut my thumb off. Yeah, a little bit of overkill with the knife I'm using. I normally use a much smaller one. But this is what I had sitting here on the desk. So, but Dad, we put some soundproofing up on this one wall in the spare bedroom, so it doesn't sound so hollow in here when I stream or do videos. It's just a gray kind of canvas cloth we put up. It makes it sound a little better, so it should be a little quieter in here for you when you come up and visit next time. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish tomorrow. I ran out of gas. It's a new mower. I still haven't quite figured out the actual gallons per yard ratio yet. I got a big yard, so we already had to put slime in the tire. Brand new lawnmower. Second time I used it, and I've already had to put slime in the tires. I can't win. Spend friggin' $1,500 on a riding lawnmower and have to put slime in the tires after the first week. That's just crazy. Crazy. It's just my luck, though. Always had a thing with tires. Ain't that right, Dad? No, Dad, I don't have to re-roll these. I can take these to work, and they'll put them in the recycler. Because if that was the case, I would have opened them up. Most of the change that I get, I take back to work, and they buy it back from me. It's pretty easy to just dump it in, take a loan out dump it in as one of the registers, and then take a loan out for that register for the same amount, for whatever the amount is, and it's fine. They don't mind. It makes it easier on them. If I could find some quarters, they would love that, because we cannot keep quarters in my store for anything right now. We get like 2 bags a week, and store of my volume, 2 bags a week lasts 2 days at the most. And these are just perfectly struck. All right, we've got 8 of them. Oh, back truck windows, definitely. Hey, which one is that? Is that Lisa or Missy? Nice seeing. Here lately, it's been things making my car run misfire. So, got to change a mass airflow sensor in the Volkswagen we just bought already. Hey, Missy. Figured I'd just do some live streaming while I was going through these. Give me a few more rolls left. Got 7 rolls left. It won't be too terribly long tonight. Not unless we open a roll and something explodes on us. Right now, what I'm finding, I'm not seeing anything special. And I'm not seeing anything that's going to be special from the looks of it. The dies on these are in pretty good shape. They are pretty struck. They're struck very nicely. Let me pull one up so you guys can see. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That one's an end piece, so you can see it's got the ring of death on it. That's that little ring around here. Oh, I might not be on very much longer. I'm gonna have to go run and grab a battery and but you can see everything's pretty good and pretty clear. on here. Let me go grab a battery and a cord for my phone. Give me 1 second. Got a cord handy. I'll give it back when I'm done streaming. All right, I'm back. I'm just going to plug this into the phone, and then we'll be right back on track. All right. Give a couple more earthquake shakes. I'll set that on the ground. All right, we got 7 rolls. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the next roll. See what we can do here. And we'll make a mess with them this time. And drop one on the floor. All right, so like I was saying, they're all looking pretty good. It's got a little scratch in it. Right there by the face. But they look good. Fresh from the mint. Straight from Denver to North Carolina. I don't know why they're playing around with this, stating that we're having coin shortages. It doesn't make sense. People are turning these coins back in. They're circulating. I don't quite get it. Who's hoarding the coins? Bye. All right, Dad. You have a good night. Hit that like button if you can, if you haven't already gone. Every little bit helps. And we're down to 6 rolls. So, all right, here we go. Maybe it'll open. Maybe it won't. I give up. All right. Steve, we're looking for cuds or missed strikes, off center strikes, or something that just jumps out at me and says, "Hey, look at me deeper." These are unfortunately circulated nickels, but I still got to go through them. We're just basically giving everybody an opportunity to come by, say hi, chat for a few minutes, tell them where I'm trying to go with the channel some. And these nickels needed to be gone through, so I figured I'd give us all something to stare at besides. But as you can see, they are just brand new, great looking nickels. Yep. Hey, big country. see if I can do. Sorry about that. It's not me unless I mess up one time. I was trying to figure out how to add a comment. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. I'm gonna learn something new too. Trying to figure out how to put this on here so I can invite people. Post a comment. There we go. All right, BC, if you want to join in, there's the link. I'll figure it out maybe. Maybe I won't. All right, so those are what we were looking for. Some 2021 nickels. Got a small stack of some that I'm going to keep. Don't see him coming in. Okay. I got like 5 rolls left, so if we get there, we get there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one open with my little knife. Say hello to my little knife. And the sad thing is I do have bigger knives than this. And no, they're not called swords. I don't have any swords yet. All right. Hey, we did that one right. Go figure. All right, another roll, shiny. You can see bright and shiny. No war nickels in these, that's for certain. No war nickels in these. Ooh. Don't any incriminating evidence. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be the one to turn you into the law, so you don't need to worry about me. Coming to the end of this roll. I do have that in the roll stream, right? Of course I don't. How would I ever have anything right? Not like I've ever done this before. I've done this live stream one time before with nickels. Check and see if he was ready. To wash this mat after this. That's all that streaks from all these nickels. All right, 4 rolls. There you go.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I
I was watching somebody neck.
She didn't realize I had a camera up and running.
I was watching her chew on your neck.
That's my little girl. Trish is off in the other room.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she was on you. So I'm just sitting here playing brand new nickels.
I got me a safe the other day,
Yeah.
an actual legitimate safe. The one that
Oh.
I've had was just basically a little lockbox. And it's like a $300 safe. I only give the guy 120 for it, but I need a new safe. And I started moving everything around, and it didn't take very long to have the new one packed full of all the stuff that I've just had kind of sitting around the room that didn't need to be sitting around the room.
Yeah. I was getting the same comment said to me the other day. The comment was, "What room don't you have silver in?"
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, can't say the bathroom. There's silver in there. Can't say the shed outside. There's silver there, although it's a different kind of silver.
Oh man, I had a friend of mine come to me the other day, and he said, "I got something I really need to show you." And I went, "This isn't going to be like that weird game my uncle tried to play with me when I was a kid, is it?" He said, "I am your weird uncle, damn it." Well, he brings me an ingot, and
Yeah.
I mean, he is all kind of excited. And the more I get to looking at it, I'm like, well, it's too heavy to be aluminum. And I don't think it's silver. And he said, but see how shiny it is where I slice some off of it right there. And I went, the fact you could slice some off of it means it's not silver.
That's lead.
So come to find out, he had 11 lead ingots. And I just crushed his little soul, man. He thought for sure he was finna just be able to call work and go, y'all go to hell.
What did he do with the 11 said lead ingots?
He's still got them.
Well, because that would be something I'd be interested in.
Well, I might be able to talk around and see if he may want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
They're about a pound or so a piece.
Yeah, it might be too much.
What the hell was the name of the Lyman? Lyman.
Okay.
It's a munitions manufacturer, and this is the ingots that they've got for their lead.
Yeah, they sell it for ball ammunition or to make cast your own.
Yeah.
Cast your own bullets. I definitely get what it's for. But
I'll make a note to. I mean, he's kind of an early bird. He's probably already in bed, but I'll text him tomorrow and see if he wants to get rid of them.
Yeah, we can work something out. It might be something interesting to play with with the Devil's Forge. And it'll melt it in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Be kind of interesting video.
How many people we got in chat?
We got two. And one
okay.
of them's you.
One of them's me. The other one's Miss Cimarron.
Yep. They're not very. We've had this. I think we hit as high as 4 tonight. It's been kind of quiet. Most of the people here I've been related to. Go far enough back, I'm related to everybody.
No, I don't have an extra plug at the moment. Plug it into mine right there inside the bedroom door. It'll take it maybe 20 minutes to put a good charge on. So I'm sitting there the other day, and this guy came in, and I saw on his shirt, it was him and another guy, and I didn't make out the company name, but it was something insulation.
Right.
When the guy came up to the counter, the cashier said, "How you doing today, sir?" And he said, "I've been working my ass off." And she said, "Well, what do you do?" And he said, "I blow addicts." And I leaned around her and went, "Like crackheads?" He immediately started cussing me and explained that no, that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about putting insulation in your ceiling. And I'm like, man, if I was you, I'd lead out with that one next time, because I didn't know if maybe you got stuck with some really messed up community service or what, but I didn't hear nothing about insulation when you said the first one, okay? One of the guys, the other guy that was in there, he came back in about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago and just walked up to me and he went, "Dude, I don't know if it's any consolation, But he has not heard the end of that since you said it to him. So apparently they've been riding him pretty hard at work too.
All right, Big Country. Wish me some luck. This is the last one I'm opening. I got one that I'm gonna put aside for because they're all brand new. But this is the last one I'm opening. You like my pretty knife? Figured you might appreciate this one.
Yeah, Damascus.
Damascus bone handle.
Oh yeah, that one was probably not a very cheap individual, was it?
It wasn't as much as you'd think it would be. It was under $100. So
One of the telltale signs for me is if you notice on the back of the handle there, the back of the
Full
tang,
tang.
the copper
Yeah.
handle, notice how it's got that pitting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a sign of being handmade. Anytime that you find flaws like that, everybody wants, well, that one's messed up. I don't want that one. No,
Yeah.
that flaw is there to show the hand craftsmanship that went into it.
Well, that and the Damascus steel, you've got to keep oiled. If you don't oil it on a regular basis, it'll rust on you like crazy. And this one needs some oiling, actually. Let's see, there's some rust right here.
You
But
said something about a sword a while ago, and the other day they called me and said that there was a guy out in the parking lot about 3 o'clock in the morning waving a sword around.
It wasn't me.
And, well, he came in the store and handed the clerk the knife and asked him to call the police, said people were trying to kill him. So the cops show up. The guy's got a warrant. They take him. When the cop comes in to ask the cashier about what happened, the cashier said, "What do you want me to do with this?"
Oh, nice.
Cop said, "We don't care. We don't want it." So they called me. Well, that Camulus is not a cheap knife.
No.
And I didn't know they made machetes. So that's actually pretty damn cool. I didn't get the sheath for it, but
Nope, this one was handmade, and this guy did a really good job. I don't remember who I bought it from. I bought it off the site, I think I bought it off eBay, through a link off eBay. And it's definitely it's the right knife. It's a good hunting knife. It's shaped nice. It cuts deep, and I'm not worried about anything but the bone handle.
did the telephone guy happen to send you any 4th of July pictures?
No, he didn't. Not yet. Why was he supposed to?
I don't know if he was going to or not, but he sent me one where he's in a pair of jean shorts and he's got this kind of rainbow colored shirt, a tie-dye shirt that he's got tied in a knot. And he's holding an AR.
Steve, I use mineral oil when I put it on there. Just regular mineral oil. You don't need anything special. You just want something that's going to coat it and keep it from
the hair off of it.
And the mineral oil, if I decide I need to cut something that I'm going to eat, we can eat mineral oil. So it's something that, definitely don't want to use. You could use olive oil, I guess, but it would be messier. I think probably mineral oil is recommended for most of them when you got real Damascus, or what we think is real Damascus. Let's call it what it is. It's the closest thing we got to it. But
well, he's standing in his shorts and his shirt, and got the gun and got boots on, which made the whole outfit just that much more funny.
Oh, he was in perfect redneck attire.
Yeah, the only response that I could think to send to it was, "Have you ever been that kind of weird turned on?"
And he hasn't contacted you since. No, that's not true.
Oh no, when they come to visit, man, when he went to leave, I'm a hugger. I'm that way. And they were getting ready to leave. We stopped and I bought lunch for them and everything before they headed out. And when they were getting ready to leave, I went to give him a hug, and I kind of felt him relax for a second, like he was ready to let go, and I just kept a hold of it. And he went, he said, "Well, that was kind of awkward." And I went, "I know."
For you.
I didn't think about that yet for you.
I kind of would expect you to say something like that.
No, I just said I know, but yeah, I believe the only
Same
for
thing.
you was a hell of a lot
That
better.
would be better.
Yeah, I didn't find it awkward at all.
So I survived yet another inventory at my store.
So do the people that you all use for your inventory, is it Walmart's personnel or do you all use an outside company?
We use an outside company called Regis.
Yep.
Pro-
We use
Very
them as well. And these folks, I don't know how they do you, but it never fails. They always, I have to go back through behind them and do an inventory count on damn near the entire store because they'll only count half. They count what they can see. They don't bother to go look in back stock, go look out in the shed for what we've got there.
Oh, we count all the back room and all the anything we got in trailers or anything without even we give them those on paper, make it easier so they don't have to count them. But we get a team of I think we had 2 teams. I think it was 40 different people in there. I have a big store. It's
Yeah,
over.
I don't think I can have 40 people in my store altogether.
Yeah, I've got the square footage of my store is 209,000.
That sounds like my garage.
209,000? That's a big garage. I want to come
I
to
don't
your.
even have a damn garage.
I was gonna say that sounds like your neighborhood.
Now,
It's really
it's kind
big.
of kind of an odd subject to go on, but that much square footage. Uh, I built a maze in Minecraft. I used to own 3 Minecraft servers, me and another friend of mine, and literally got paid to play Minecraft.
I tried.
And
If you go back and look at my channel, some of the earliest videos are all Minecraft videos.
well,
Oh, shit.
I forgot where the hell I was going with that.
Size of the.
Talking about your server.
So I built a maze.
Right?
This maze was about the size of your store and 3 stories tall and changed every 42 seconds.
Wow.
I had it set up with pistons and everything else that would push blocks in certain directions and shit. And
You got into it more. I was building lighthouses, and some of them worked.
He built a natural history museum.
Yeah,
I didn't build. I didn't
built
build it.
I built
I got
House
a
of
hold of a copy.
Alexandria to the ceiling limit.
Yeah, I got a hold of a copy of the French Museum of Natural History.
Right?
Went through and edited the zones in it and everything, and actually set it up to play what we called block ops. You could go through and you had a team on one side, a team on the other side, and the name of the game was to see how many kills you could get by the time limit.
Huh.
But it was in a replica of the French Museum of Natural History.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, so that's done. We did all that fun stuff. Did you see all the silver? Did you see that pretty ASC I picked up?
Whoa! I like how it's got the gold on the bottom and the greens towards the top.
Yeah, I picked these up at Spot, or not Spot. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. I picked them up the same cost the guy was selling for selling his generic.
No, jeez.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know that if he still got any or not, but if you are interested, EC had some 925 rounds the other day that silver weight on them was 1 ounce,
Right.
but he only had $27 a piece on it.
Wow. Yeah, I would take those.
I mean, have you got his email?
Yeah, I do
Might
have
want
it.
to shoot him a message.
But I picked up 5 of them. They all
Those
had
are amazing, dude. Those dark purples and stuff. That's always.
Yep.
That's beautiful to me.
No, I thought and like that first one. That's our favorite one.
One thing that always worries me about those though is You know, is it natural toning? Did they egg it? Did they heat it? You know,
This one here is, um, this one here. I don't care. It's the dark colors are around the edge, so I think they had it in a book, and this is a 97. So
yeah.
this one's a little older. None of these were brand new and this one's again, everything comes from the edges, so it's not like this one here is the one I wonder if he did something to because of where the colors are in the center.
Starting in the middle.
Yeah, but it's a 2003 as well, so it's not like it's a brand new one. And this one just didn't do as well, so again, or like it was in a book. And the same with this one. Everything's in a circle. Who's on?
Yeah, see, like
Hey,
you were
Kayla.
saying, the ones that are around the edge, that would make you think that came from.
Came from a book, yeah.
Yeah.
This one is the only one I really question.
Did somebody just walk into your house and you said hey to him?
No, I was talking to Kayla. The wife walked into the house and said that Kayla was on.
I don't see her. Oh, never
Yep.
mind. It just refreshed. There she is. Jeez, that took forever.
And then I got these ugly ones. But it's silver. Stackers.
I have still got to find me a 2-ounce airtight.
Oh, yeah? I don't have any.
I've got that Creatures of the North,
Right?
the Kraken, and I don't have an airtight for it. I've just got it in a little plastic bag covered by a couple other things to keep anything from bumping it.
One of them
Whatever.
can be 1 gram, 25 grams. You can break them off. I got one of those.
Need to find one of those they mispackaged as palladium or platinum or something, you know. You know something that I have kicked myself in the ass over several times since getting rid of it.
What's that?
And I mean, it's really kind of bothered me here as of late. But that 1-ounce bar that you just had there, I had one of those that was from the Intaglio Mint, I believe it was, and it was the Watergate bug.
Really?
And I traded it for a solar panel so that I could for our camper. And the more I just sit back and get to thinking about it with all the political BS that's been going on lately and everything else, there's no telling how much that damn thing was actually worth.
That was a good trade. I would think you. What kind of solar panel? A big one or just a small one?
No, it was just a little one, enough to keep a battery topped off. Not really something you'd be able to bring inverters or a bank in with or any of that.
And then my only Geiger, 20 grammer.
Ooh, I got 2 5s, and I'm not really sure. I think Jenny's sending me a 10.
I just got the 120.
I like them. They're nice.
Everything's great, Kayla.
I'm trying to behave, but I need more practice.
I bought that, and I don't know what I intended to buy it for. I think I bought it and was going to put it on trade day and never got around to it. But I've definitely been busy, so now I'm starting to step back. I got it. The new boss I got is kind of crazy, intense. So I got to go to a little place called a Hosking. Is it next week or the week after? One of the two. The week after for their inventory. I've been all over the world for inventories this year, all over North Carolina. Just crazy. Yep. Part of my job.
You just gonna pop in on the telephone guy one day?
I need to.
We was doing inventory, and I figured I'd come by and raid your refrigerator for lunch.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was one that I didn't get to go to this year. I went to it originally, and then they changed the date on it. And when they came back, it was so close to mine that they said I didn't need to go. So,
well,
yeah.
but I wanted to.
I did, but I didn't because we didn't have a store manager at the time. So our store manager got moved to another store, and they were like, "Well, you guys are so good. You don't need a store manager. the other guy's not going to be there yet. And I was like, oh, great. So we did our inventory short man down. And it was the leader. So me and the manager of the day, Schnell, we both got together and just crushed it. So we did really good. I mean, they came in 7 days walks and were like, my store doesn't look this good. I was like, well, what are you doing about it?
Okay, I want you to
I'm talking
break
to
that
store
sentence
managers.
down.
Store doesn't look
I
good.
want you to break that sentence down and tell me where the problem may be.
What are you doing about it? Exactly. Because if your store doesn't look as good as mine does, and we're running one of the biggest stores in the market, there's an issue there.
Okay.
Sounds like we
Yeah,
need store managers.
I had 2 employees today decided to get into a little bickering match because one of them, we have 3 registers, 2 on one side of the center island and 1 on the other side.
Oh, she's on my favorite register.
Well, this one has already put her 2-week notice in and got a job that's just waiting on her to finish this one up. And she wanted to argue with the second shift manager today because the second shift manager was going to use the till over on the one side. I try to split them up because our shifts run till 10 o'clock at night. That's when third shift comes in.
Right.
And we have 2 10 o'clock people and 1 8 o'clock person. Now, the way that I want this done is I want a 10 o'clock person on either side and the 8 o'clock person on the 2-person side.
Correct.
That way, after the 8 o'clock person leaves, if the 8 o'clock person's on the 1 register side and they leave, I have an entire half of the store that if my cafe's not watching the door, people can just walk out right behind the other 2 cashiers.
Gotcha.
So I want them split up. And I explained that to her. She was fine with my explanation and everything, but she was not fine with the other guy's attitude about, no, you're going over there because I'm working this one. There was no, I guess, debate or just, no kind of an explanation as to why any of that. It's just, no, this is what you're doing. And I mean, dude, she sticks up for him left and right. She's always got, taken up for him, and him just to turn around and snap at her like that for no real reason without explaining what his purpose was. She just, I went back to change shirts. I was getting ready to leave and I go back to change shirts and she's at the time clock clocking out, and I'm not going to be disrespected like this. My other job's already waiting on me and there's room for improvement or room for advance there. So bye. I'm just leaving.
Bye. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, my thing about this other job she's going to is they've told her that it's $5 more an hour.
Okay.
Woohoo, $5 more an hour. But don't call me when you ain't getting but about 8 to 10 hours a week.
Thank you. Exactly.
Did they tell you that part that you're only going to be getting,
What's up, Bam? Kitty cat in the room looking up, checking my fix. I did a giant my wall. Put up some like gray canvas.
I have got to get this desk straightened out and get all of my stickers and everything moved around and
I've got
placed.
This thing is officially now dirty as hell. That needs to come off my desk and go to the dishwasher. Go to the washing machine. Yep. Let's see what else we got in this box down here. Oh, more silver. Surprise.
One of my guys is he
1966
picks up all the star notes for me and everything.
Yeah.
The just random star notes, if I see them, I'll buy them and I put them up. And to me, it was, look, I found 4 star notes today. None of them were rare, but they're in the safe now. And $3 or $4 a day after a year.
Yeah. I don't spend the time looking for the star notes as much, but they definitely grab all the silver they can find for me.
The conversation was hilarious to me when the guy thought that there was something wrong with me because of how slow I was counting.
Yeah.
And then when I said, no, I'm checking the serial numbers on them, he went from me being slow to, wait a minute, you're checking all of those numbers that quick? I'm like, wait a minute, I was slow counting a minute ago. What the hell's the problem? I mean, you got to pick a struggle here, bud. Am I slow at this or damn, am I fast? I mean,
Yeah, that's because he realized the difference once he got there. So
yeah,
the
I'm
light.
not looking at one number. I'm looking at 8.
Yep. These I got some of these from Handy Andy. I got Canadian penny, 96, 37D Wheatie. It's got a little scratch on it though. 58D Wheatie. Not on camera. Where is that? Oh, that might help. Might help if I showed y'all, huh?
First time I've ever been able to hear a producer. Usually they got you in one of them little earwig things, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, what happens when your producer's got a big mouth? I'm gonna pay for that one.
She probably knows how to hit that button on the router that you're hooked into to shut it off. That way
she
it just
couldn't.
looks like you disconnected. And then when you come back, you got all them pop knots.
No,
He fell down, didn't you?
she's not gonna hit me. She is, however, might give me the cold. So get down. One of my cats decided to climb walls, literally.
Oh, I thought you was talking smack and she come in there oh, I won't.
No, she's liable to hurt herself. This is what I found last time when I was doing pennies. I did the brand new pennies. I got one that's off center strike.
Look, now she's calling you B shit too.
Huh?
I said, now she's calling you B
Man
shit.
walking, honey. Might be the case, but she's gonna at least wait till I'm asleep before she.
Hey, I've got like 4 of those.
Oh, those the 2021s with the off center.
I found. I mean, when I put those in the change machine, I empty the pennies in my hand and line them up and then drop them into the change machine. And there's like 2.5 stacks in one row, and there's 3 rows in the change machine. Well, when you put them in there and you go to smooth them out to make sure they're all in there flush and everything, those stand out like they're a different color.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I found like 3 or 4 of them. Not sure
Yeah.
where I got one of these boxes over here in the safe. So
that's the difference between the way you do it and the way I do it. So I just throw them into a hopper, so I have to catch it, or it has to spit it back out. Like it'll spit out a lot of silver. There's some stuff in here I need to get flipped up.
Are you getting any echo?
No, are you?
No, I'm sitting here looking at. I've got the YouTube page up in the front so that I can see the chat. And I'm noticing that while you were talking just then, the little ring around my eye was wiggling. Well, there's like a 10-second delay.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
so
I'm
I was thinking
not hearing you.
but I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah. So I got a little bit of stuff over here in this room. Some dimes. I was putting weights on dimes. I was getting ready to do a whole, getting ready to do a inventory.
You were talking about porn a while ago. Have you actually had a chance to see any of Miss Dee Dee stuff?
Yeah, I have. She puts it up on. I believe
Has
that's
G-Dub help her put it up on trade day and stuff?
Yeah, they're up on. She puts them up on the trade day and
Discord.
I see them all the time. She does some good stuff. I'd like to know where she gets her molds from or what she's getting it from.
She makes them.
Does she? That's awesome.
That's what I was told. Was she makes her molds, which is ridiculous to me for it to have like those wolves and all that stuff. I've got let's see, I've got a heart, a dragonfly, and a hummingbird from her so far, and I'm wanting to get. There's another dragonfly that they've got, which I think is a damselfly, but I want one of those. And
you got a problem with dimes when you've got 2 rolls of Canadian dimes.
I think I may have I don't think I've got it in rolls, but I've got one of those. I got a Pringles can over here that's 3/4 of the way full of Canadian change. There's like
No, I
60
mean
bucks.
those are all silver though. These are all silver though.
Oh, no, no, I don't have that. I mean,
Yeah, I don't.
honestly, I don't think I've looked through any of that for silver.
Oh, well, it's 80%. Some of it's 80% silver. Some of it's 50% silver. So anything I get from 60 or
Something
60.
I want to get educated on is the process of which how you draw the other elements out of that. What kind of flux you use or whatever when you're.
The easiest way to do it, being totally honest, because it's copper, would be to take the silver coin and dissolve it in acid. You could dissolve it in I think it's hydrochloric and nitric, not hydrochloric and nitric. Hold on, not that. Hydrochloric and sulfuric acid, and they would dissolve it down to where you'd get it into everything in a solution, and then you could draw out. You could draw the silver out of solution by putting more copper into it, and the copper will replace itself replace the silver out and cement the silver out as as kind of a powder almost. It kind of looks like a gray cement, and you can melt that back down, and you get a fairly pure silver that way. So, being that it started out as 90, you'd probably get close to 995 fine on one refining. Have you ever heard of a guy by the name of Sreetips? Sreetips.
Mm-mm. Nope.
If you're interested in finding how to refine metals, that guy is the bomb. He is awesome. So just look him up. He does chemical refining, and the other way would be to get there's a certain type of cupel you can use where you can add borax or a lead to it, and what happens is as the lead oxidizes out, it'll take some of the non-precious metals out with it, the copper and everything. But you have to have a really hot furnace to do this, and you have to have positive airflow to it. And I think it's less. The refining is less accurate, but you can get done. And I've seen some of that with the guy by the YouTube channel it's Mount Baker Mining. It's like MMLB. He has a lot of rock crushing and gold extraction videos as well. But I found him because of the refining. So I've actually looked into it. I've got some chemical stuff going on in the garage. That's why I said I had silver, or shed. I mean, that's why I said I have silver in the shed. It's just not any consequence. Nobody would know what it is. I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to do it. So.
Got a random beep coming from somewhere, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what it is. I actually think it was the guy's door alarm over here on his car telling him he left his keys in the ignition. I mean, it was borderline smoke alarm.
Oh, it wasn't mine.
That's somebody who's changed their stuff up because they had a car stolen.
Probably. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun things you can figure out.
Well, see, I went where when I'm not at my 50-hour job, usually I'm running around with Casey and we're going and doing some kind of remodel or repair or something. And go out to, there's this big farm that they've got a dump out there, and they'll take that stuff out. And we go out there the other day to take some old drywall out to toss in it. And I get to looking, and there's like 2 air conditioners, a bunch of copper line and everything else. And I'm like, you don't think Mike would mind if I come out here and just hung out for a little while, do you? Get out there and go to tearing shit apart and get that copper out of it, and just take the forge with me and sit out there and practice for a little while.
That's the way to do it. That is. Pay attention to the chat, huh? Oh, hey, Kelly Ray, how you doing?
What's up, Kelly?
Oh, and the wife put in a link to Sreetips in there too, so that way you get to see it. That's the one channel that I'm talking about. The guy is he's a former naval officer. The guy is taught himself how to refine, and he uses some pretty scientific methods, and he does it, and it's just like what he does. How he explains it makes it pretty easy. You just got to remember you're dealing with chemicals, and you got to be safe because there's a lot of off gassing of nasty stuff when you use some of those chemicals.
138,000 subscribers.
You talking about street tips?
Now there's 138,001.
He is so laid back and chill too. You can put him on and fall asleep to him. He's just got one of those guys that you can just listen to and you're like, okay, good night, click.
I don't get real comfortable with a random man talking. I don't think I could fall asleep to that.
What, the chemical?
No, you said you could just turn it on and go to sleep. I'm like, I don't think I could fall asleep with some random man just talking in the room. I think that might unnerve me a little bit.
Okay, well, doesn't faze me because I'm not worried about being molested or anything.
You're kind of weird. I think you might
kind of
be
weird.
molested
Yes, I'm
or
kind of
something.
weird.
I don't know.
I'm not really worried about it. Not one bit. You grab me in my sleep, you get what you get.
It sounded scarier than listening to the guy's voice and fall asleep, to be honest.
Exactly.
Be careful. I hump back.
That's right. I always said if I go to jail, I will be the guy.
Yeah, I'll not be proud of the role, but I will be.
That's right.
I'm not going to call mom and tell her about it, but.
Not at all.
Ooh, mama, I got to get off the phone. We just got some fresh fish in.
I got a big old bag of stickers here too. See who's in this bag of stickers.
Yeah, I need some more of your stickers because I only got the one.
You need some more? You still got my email?
More than likely, I save all my emails. I've got emails from like 20 some odd year ago.
Oh yeah, how you been enjoying that card opening, Sir Noobs? I got a whole bunch. I got enough stuff going to do it again. So I got a few of mine still left, and you might want to wait because I got some other ones on the way. And that's a business card. I got a metal merchant one. That's Silver Husky, and DOA. That's their thing. Armando sent me a magnet for my fridge. I don't know if the wife saw it or not. I put it up there, and then I got the coin couple, DA sales,
the plumper snacker.
I got a handy Andy one where he wrote on it, and I got some more of mine.
I get a lot of mine autographed.
And
I tell them I want them autographed. That way, when they make it on the big times and get up there on Carson or Letterman, I'll be able to sell them on eBay and retire.
Yeah, Baseman 64. Peggy hunts everything. I don't even know how I got that.
They've just quit.
Yeah, but I've had it for a while. Baseman.
I mean, like no warning, no. Hey guys, this is why we're not doing it anymore. They just said to hell with it and left.
Yep. I got a Kayla fan one. See, look, Kayla fan.
I think I got a Kayla fan. I better have one. If not, me and her's gonna have a talk.
Pizza Guy Silver Cooter. I got a Pizza Guy Swampy Cooter. That's the other one.
I don't know if I tell him about that.
Pizza Guy. More business cards. Whose business cards are these?
Yes, I do have a Kayla fan.
And these are all mine. Nope, they're not all mine. Another coin hunting couple. Mass Man. He's the one who did my channel round, which I need to mass produce some more. And the rest of these are mine. And trust me, there's like a stack of these in my closet with all my silver too.
So did I tell you about the stickers that I found the other day?
No. What'd you find?
I figured I could use them for like maybe sealing envelopes or stuff like that. You know, going to send somebody a package out or whatever.
Right?
Uh, I got them to the house and got to looking at them and decided that no, I could not put explosive stickers for hazmat paperwork on envelopes that had lumps in them. It was probably not going to go over well.
No, you might get those bounce. Those might bounce back to you. ATF might bring
I
them.
doubt they'll bounce back. I'd say they.
No, ATF might bring them back to you. There's another one from Coin Hunting Couple.
But yeah, I got them to the house and got to looking at them real close, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, maybe not.
let's not put them. I'll put a couple of them in the packages, but I don't think I'll be putting none of them on the packages.
I got these great big Pokemon cards. Have no idea what to do with these things. And they are the size of a small notebook.
The daughter peeked up when you held those up.
Oh, she like Pokemon cards. I've been ripping packs open on my channel.
Have you seen the video of the guy doing the opening? And when he opens the package up, he's like, and this is a recent video, but he's like, "Oh man, these have been bent." Look, I mean, and he holds them up to the camera. See right here, it's got this crease, a permanent crease across it. I won't be able to get that out. And he says, "Well, let's see what we got." And he flips it over and does the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then takes
Right.
the, I guess, index card or whatever out of it and sets
Game.
it to the side, turns them back over, and says something about a fat rainbow Pikachu.
Oh, he got the.
He says, "If I get one of those, man, I'm going to be so." And he flips this one, this one, this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. And he moved that last one, and that's exactly what it was one of those.
Oh,
Yeah, and it had the big crease across it, and the video just cut off right there because I mean he went and just started squalling.
that I can get that. I mean, that whole stack right there is all what I've drawn. I've been every one of these cards I've pulled open on. I've ripped open on my stream over 14 days, except, or actually probably more like 15 days. So, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of those special cards. They're just nothing super special. I think most I got is like a $20 card, which is, that's cool. Very that.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I've got
Cool
people that look at me when I tell them I got a couple of $20 pennies. So
yeah, these are cool looking cards. I like these right here. These rainbow trainer cards. They're cool.
I know I've picked a million of them up, but I haven't ever even. I mean, I've sat and watched like bits and pieces of an episode of it with the kids and stuff. I have no clue about any of it. Now, Magic the Gathering, me and some friends used to play a lot of it. We had a neighbor that had a house fire, and their house fell into ours, and we really didn't have any fire damage. It was the fire department that came in and took the hose to everything that did us. And I had like, I want to say around 8,000 cards, and
yeah, those special cards that just have a number on the back.
Yeah,
got a few of those to give away. So I don't play that game. Stack like that. So we'll see how that works and all. But yeah, what time we got? Because I need to work at 7. I got to be working 7 tomorrow. And I've been on here for about an hour and a half, so that means it's about 10:30.
10:30.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to wrap it up today. BC, as always, it was great having you around, buddy. I'll be trying to at least stream once a week from here on out. Don't know what I'll be doing when I stream, but hey, you're always welcome to come join me. I appreciate you.
Oh, ain't no thing, bud.
Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. It's a great time. I'll be getting some more stuff figuring out what we're going to be doing from here on out. Just stay tuned, and thank you. Y'all
Love
have a
y'all.
good
Y'all.
peace. Dollar out, and I'm shutting her off. Maybe if I can figure it out. I can get out of here every time without